patience into the midst of the people, to be heard and to hear, to speak and to be spoken to. Restore the role of the servant to those in high office. Restore the office of the prophet to those who by phone and teletype and print forecast and speak the word of the Lord in this day. Gather your spokesmen at the tables and desks where the word of righteousness can be voted, approved, and enacted. Lord, give good counsels to the citizens. Set them into the name of Almighty Father. Now let us raise together, release the butterfly of prosperity for Cebu City.
Thank you very much for interfaith movement of Cebu City.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Of Cebu City, having been elected to the position of what district? Do hereby solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties and responsibilities of the office to which I have been elected. That I will dedicate myself to attain its goals and objectives. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of the Philippines. Defend its constitution and follow the lawful orders of its duly constituted authorities. That I impose upon myself this obligation voluntarily without mental reservation. Or purpose of evasion. And cognizant that public office is a public trust. So help me God. Vice Mayor Mike Rama, please raise your right hand and repeat after your oath.
I,
State your name.
Michael Lopez Rama,
Of Cebu City.
of Cebu City,
Having been elected to the position of
having been elected to the position of
Vice Mayor,
Vice Mayor
City of Cebu,
of the City of Cebu,
do hereby solemnly swear
do hereby solemnly swear
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
the duties and responsibilities of the office to which I have been elected.
the duties and the responsibilities of the
Office.
office to which I have been elected.
That I will dedicate myself
I will dedicate myself
to attain its goals and objectives.
to attain the goals and objectives
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to
That
the
I
Republic
will-
of the Philippines,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of the Philippines,
defend its Constitution,
defend its Constitution,
and follow the lawful orders of its duly constituted authorities.
and follow the lawful orders of its duly constituted authorities,
That I impose upon myself this obligation,
that I impose upon myself this obligation
voluntarily without mental reservation
voluntarily without mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and cognizant that public office is a public trust.
and cognizant that public office is a public trust.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
There you go, there's a live feed ang nasa layo nga dili ka kita. Atong makita karon ang atong vice mayor na diri nagpirma siyang oath of office. Nga kitang tanan nakakitaw naka-witness. Taga natong masipang
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Edgardo C. Labella,
I, Edgardo Colina Labella
of Cebu City,
of Cebu City,
having been elected to the position of Mayor of Cebu City,
having been elected to the position of Mayor of the City of Cebu,
do hereby solemnly swear
do hereby solemnly swear
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
the duties and responsibilities of the office to which I have been elected,
the duties and responsibilities of the office to which I have been elected,
that I will dedicate myself to attain its goals and objectives,
that I will dedicate myself to attain its goals and objectives,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of the Philippines,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of the Philippines,
defend its Constitution, and follow the lawful orders of its duly constituted authorities,
defend its Constitution and all the other lawful orders of the duly constituted authorities,
that I impose upon myself this obligation
that I impose upon myself this obligation
voluntarily without mental reservation
voluntarily, without mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and cognizant that public office is a public trust.
and cognizant that public office is a public trust.
So help me God.
So help me God.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen!
Tabangi akong
Tuga, chance ang atong pinalagang mayor para ihatag ang iyang mensahe kanatong tanan.
1, 2, 3, smile.
On the live feed, makita nato atong pinalagang mayor signing his oath of office, iyang gipirmahan at tubangan kanatong tanan. Siyang pagsumpa nga sa pagpangga niya nato kanatong tanan din sa Cebu City. This is for all of us. This victory is for all of us.
Consul General J. Ali, People's Republic of China, Consul General Hum Won Jae of the Republic of Korea, Consul Tetsuru Muruka of Japan, Honorary Consul Anton Verdeses, Chairperson of the Consular Corps and members of the Consular Corps, regional directors of the national government, Police Colonel Royena Garma, the city director of the Cebu Police Department, and who will soon become the general manager of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. It's about to rain, so I'll just go direct to the other dignitaries. Vice Mayor Michael Lopez Rama. Vice Mayor Mike, salamat kaayo ha nga imo kong gipagamit una bisan usa na lang kasimanang gamay sa opisina sa Vice Mayor. Kay kahibaw man ka ang ako untang opisina doon may gamay na hitabo kagahapong buntag. Salamat kayo, Vice Mayor Mike Rama. Of course, I could not let this day pass without, although many of you have helped me in this political exercise, but there are just three people whom I would like to acknowledge because day in, day out, throughout the campaign period, they were with me, either physically or constructively present, calling me over the phone every now and then, if not, stayed with me throughout until the last ballot was counted. Salamat kaayo, Chester Cocalyom, o ang imong pamilya. Salamat kayo, pare Bensan. Salamat kayo, Juntan. And of course, I will also acknowledge the presence of our distinguished members of the council. From all indication, I think we will have the majority on the 15th Sunday morning. I do not have to mention each and every one of you because I was forewarned that it might rain. But of course, my most heartfelt gratitude to the two important persons in my life. And I'm referring also to Justice, the Justice who administered our oath of office, Justice, Supreme Court Justice Ami Javier. And no less than my classmate in the College of Law, he is here to celebrate with me this very memorable occasion. I'm referring to my classmate from first year to fourth year in the College of Law. We even shared the same room together when we took the bar review. Ako lang siyang kanunay gibuyag kaniadto. Kay kanunay lang maghapas atong lana nga naidaghan nga mga kanang gamot. Pwede kitang bahua. Pero kaming duha, we were struggling bar reviewers, and now he is up there as a Justice of the Court of Appeals, my tokayo, Edgardo de los Santos, with his better half. Please. And of course, I have to acknowledge my better half too. For every man's success, a woman is always behind. Madam Joycelyn Lavilla. My family, Eugene and JP, my brothers, Dr. Emmanuel, Ethel, who incidentally is the wife of Congressman Bingo Matugas of Lodon District of Surigao, Siargao. There they are. My other sister, who flew all the way from New York just to join us today. I'm referring to Esteleta Labella Zenes, whose wife, Dr. Peter De Zenes, is one of the famous orthopedic surgeons that operate on the several NBA and soccer players in the United States of America from the New York University Hospital. They came all the way. And of course, my mother-in-law, Manang Nanang Lourdes and her son, my brother-in-law Pabling. She's 95 years old, but she wants to join here. That's why she was up here on the stage. And of course, my other sisters, Margie, Doris, who came all the way also from Las Vegas, and my stepmother, Mama Rhoda Branzuela Labella. And of course, I cannot forget this man. He's a doctor of English literature from the university or from Princeton University, who might be working with me for a while, none other than Dr. John Labella. And of course, my other auntie representing the Colina clan, Madame Lucia Colina. So also who flew all the way from the United States. Of course, I have acknowledged Mama Rhoda, and here I reserve him, the both of them, Elmer Jojo Labella, who prepared the AVP earlier today. Mayong buntag kaninyong tanan, fellow workers in government, good morning to all of you. Una sa tanan, salamat kayo sa mandato nga inyong gihatag ug suporta nga ri kanako. Pila na katuig nga nilabay gikan sa akong pagpapili sa pagkakonsihal, niadtong panahona gi-renovate ning Legislative Department of City Hall. Gipangutana ko ni Vice Mayor Mike Rama at the time, unsa may imong ikasugyot nga ibutang nga mga pulong anang ibabaw sa atong bag-ong renovated nga City Hall? What words do we put atop the pillars of our new legislative building? Then I recalled to him words that I did not invent, words that belong to our shared life, words which I have sought to dedicate my life for the last 20 years. Those words are now written largely on the facade of this legislative building. It says, public office is a public trust. It does everyone well to remember that public office is a public trust. Quite physically now, to enter City Hall is to enter the force field of those words. The reminder is there. If we bother to look up, that is, if we look higher, if we look beyond selfish gain, petty egos, and political grudges, the reminder is there for all of us, for officials, for government employees, for everyone whose duty is to hold government answerable to the common good. I recall them here because this day comes with a promise of a fresh start for our city. The promise of new beginnings. And I wish to invite everyone to hear these words with fresh ears. Public office is a trust that belongs to the people of the city of Cebu. This morning, I feel utmost gratitude to the Cebuano people, to all of you. Being given your mandate is a great honor. It's a great privilege, and something also which is deeply deeply humbling. As I often say when I meet many of you during group discussions, during pulong-pulongs, being given this mandate is not about power. It is about responsibility. Seeing this large gathering here at Plaza Cebu is a reminder of that humbling burden. It is sheer understatement to say that campaigning against the former mayor and more crucially, winning your trust was an uphill climb. Pertig yung lisura, dili ba no? Pertig yung paita. I was against a formidable incumbent who knows how to wield power, use government resources. Perhaps for some doubters, I look like a man from La Mancha, daring to dream the impossible dream. But the truth of the matter is that this electoral win is not just mine. And the thing I truly dream is something shared, something big, the dream of a better, a cleaner, and thriving Cebu City. A city with more transparent, accountable, and efficient governance. Winning this public office would not have happened without the work and generosity of so many people. So many people that I cannot even begin to name anyone or group to thank. Because this campaign was very much a shared undertaking. Winning this seat cannot be anything but a shared victory for all of us. And I cannot thank all of you enough. Salamat yun kayo. Salamat yun kayo kaninyong tanan. Labi na gyud akong gipaawahi ang mga barangay officials who were down there. Barangay officials, I'm sure many of those who belong to the other group still supported me, and especially barangay officials who were with us through thick and thin all the way. Salamat kayo kaninyong tanan. As your elected mayor, I believe there is no better way to express gratitude than to pledge my loyalty to public trust. To take the meaning of that phrase seriously. There is another aspect of that trust I wish to convey this morning. Something I learned over the years since you first elected me into public office. It begins with an honest view of ourselves as ordinary mortals. That life is just a journey, that nobody lives forever, and what is important is that we will leave a legacy. Magbilin tag maayong handumanan para sa atong katauhan and also for the generations to come. Life is hard. Life is hard. To paraphrase the philosopher Thomas Hobbes, our journey is short and druish. Mubo rang atong kinabuhi sa kalibutan. Let's use them to help other people, to share with one another, our governance is inclusive. Unsa may inclusive? It is a kind of governance that will embrace everybody who wants to make Cebu city a better place to live in. A kind of governance that is devoid of hatred, devoid of vindictiveness, devoid of also egoism. And there are many of us in public. There are many of them in public office. Life is difficult. And yet, why is it that public institutions often seem to make life harder? Why is it that our country today, including our beloved city, and I have said over and over again, that too many have too little, but too few have too much of the good things in life. This is the social imbalance in which I believe public officials should ponder on and think about while serving government. Mao para kanako, mao kana ang dakong tulubagon nga gipasabot sa public office as a public trust. On top of delivering basic services, the greatest demand that we public officials must meet head on is the widespread demand to reduce the poverty of our people. When I read the words atop these pillars, I imagined the voices of many Cebuanos saying, ayaw in taon og lisod-lisura ang among adlaw-adlaw nga pagpanimuha, ang pagkabot sa among manadamgo. The trust of the people comes with a simple plea to the government. Please, please, do not make life harder for us. Do not complicate our daily striving to realize our dreams and reach our goals. Mga kaigsuunan, Cebu City is an extraordinary city. For all its problems, it is still a place blessed with young, energetic people, generations of know-how in business and trade, like Chester Cucalyong, a shared ethic of diligence and go-getting, deep humility towards the sacred, and a rich cultural as well as artistic genes. Look around us. Look at these edifices, the Santo Niño Church, the Fort San Pedro, and many others. As I've said, what I mean by inclusive governance rests on the belief that Cebu is truly blessed with all these gifts. And because our city has gifted people in abundance, it would be missed. It would be a missed opportunity to close the door to anyone. Dili na to sirhan ng atong putahan. Katong gusto, mutabang, eager to build a better Cebu for all of us. If you want to build, if you want to dream for our big city, gihangyo ko kamo, please join us. Magkuyog kang tanan. Hebaw mo, dili man ta kinahanglang ubiya din sa siyudad Cebu ba? Di man ta kinahanglang muadto sa laing lugar para mangitag tubig? No one in Cebu needs to leave this city to escape monster traffic or water shortage or flooding. Let us face these problems together, head on, with hard work and with fervent hope. Ang atong kinabuhi ni kita Cebu. Our lives are right here. Bisan unsay mahitabo, di man ta manlargag laing lugar. Di man dahil ta mo palayo, muadto sa Amerika or bisan asa. Because our lives are here. Kitang mga Cebuano, ni aragid ta. Gawas sa atong kinabuhi dinhi, our shared future is here. Ang atong pagasaluan nga kaugmaon, ni aragid dinhi sa atong dakbayan sa Cebu. Our means for realizing our dreams are here. Una, kitang tanan makaingon nga dili lisod ang kinabuhi sa dakbayan sa Cebu. Dako pa kayo itong trabahon. Uy, there are many tasks ahead. While thank you today for giving me your mandate, I also ask your prayers. Mag-ampok kita and for your continuing support. Please, keep everyone praying for me and for everyone in the city of Cebu. I appeal to you. Let's pray for protection, patience, humility. Humility. Humility is the mother of all virtues. Wisdom and strength. The tasks ahead seem daunting, but with diligence and faith, I hope we can come together as a community. I truly hope we can renew the people's trust in government, in its power to lessen suffering and iniquity, and help everyone thrive in this city that we love. Mag-usa ta sa atong pinalanggam dakbayan sa Cebu. Salamat kayo kaninyo.